This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby.
Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you have that old Thunderstorm by you?
Well, it got whippy. The wind got whippy.
No, forget wind, son. I'm talking proper lightning, torrential downpour.
Yeah.
That's what no one told you. When we moved to Texas, everyone goes, oh, it's hot. The summer's fucked. That summer's ain't shit. The winter sucks. For a month, the winter was tough. No one tells you about the tsunami.
Listen,
the fucking
Texas
the lightning,
Texas rain and wind can get like where you go for real. Like you're in your house and you go, this is dicey.
Oh, buddy, I went upstairs to the kids' room.
Yeah.
At 3 a.m. I thought the lightning was gonna hit the house.
Yeah.
So I started Googling chances of lightning hitting houses.
Yeah.
It's 4%, but it hits. And then it shows pictures. You go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
The kids were scared.
Yeah.
I've been up since 3, dude. That
It's
lightning
heavy.
is no joke.
Yeah, well,
there's nothing like this in
near
LA.
the Lakey Pakey, you know.
There's nothing like this in LA.
No. I've never seen
No.
that kind of wind.
No one tells you.
Yeah.
No one tells this.
It's Texas. It's that hail.
Now,
I had read novels about hail in Texas, like in the prairie, when the hail would hit, and you'd see like animals dead, like rabbits get hit in the head and stuff. But it's no joke.
But it could be worse. Our boy Georgie, his hometown got hit with tornadoes and hail, and he says,
"Where is he at?"
He's outside Chicago. Because my town got hit hard. The whole town got smashed up windows. Tornado touched down like 10 minutes from me.
Yeah.
But look at this. He sent me
Of all
this.
the problems, you don't think that a tornado is going to whip you up and throw you somewhere and kill you, you know?
You gonna send it to me, Ron?
Yeah, I'm saying too. This was the hail our boy Keto George had to deal with. Who's the best? Shout out to KG.
I miss him.
Me too.
How's he doing?
I think good. He went back home.
Good.
Because he texted me, he goes, hey, you guys all right in Texas? I said, I think so. Is there something I should be worried about? I said, a little rain, but, nothing to cry about. And then he's like, oh, no, because I figured you guys had tornadoes like we do. But Austin, especially in this area, Austin doesn't get tornadoes.
No, maybe because of the hills or
the
something?
hills, yeah. We don't get tornadoes like that.
Yeah, I got trees around me everywhere, so.
It's just this one picture?
Yeah, of the hail.
Oh,
That's a baseball.
No.
That's the hail.
Are you kidding me? Kankakee, Illinois? Are you kidding me?
Kankakee.
Dude,
He said it ruined all their cars.
So dangerous.
Ruined the house.
So dangerous.
He was like, that's what insurance is for. I'm like, yeah, hopefully they cover all that.
Bro, that's crazy. Well, I was told in here, you have to have a garage. You have to be covered because if the hail hits, your car's done.
Have you ever been hit in the head hard by hail?
That'll kill you. That right there will
That'll
kill
mess you up.
Literally kill you.
In Colorado, you got hit right in the head, and it was like golf ball size. You're like,
Oh my God. Well, it's coming from heaven, okay?
Yeah.
It's coming from heaven. Like
That's God going.
That's a long way to fall. I mean, are you kidding me? That's nuts, dude.
He said it ruined the entire town.
That is so scary. That'll kill you.
Yeah.
I've heard of that, but I've not seen that. That's ridiculous.
Not a cool stat, but you want a little stat?
Yeah.
Lightning, when it hits, it kills something like 28% of the people it kills. If you get hit, your odds of surviving are not good. I think 28% survive or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But I think lightning hits something like 83% men.
What? Oh, because they're outside. Because men spend more time working outside. That's why.
Oh, I didn't think. I thought it was because of our big dick.
No. It's because men spend most of their time outside. So the people. That's why, like most jobs that are dangerous that require you to work outside, like line work, and stuff like that. It's all men.
Yeah.
It's the great Jordan Peterson thing. He said, "Oh well, you need men. How about a little appreciation? The people that are making sure everything that breaks all the time keeps working are men."
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, so I was a little off. Okay, so I've been up since 3. This was on the news this morning.
Yeah.
So here's a little stat.
I knew that, by the way.
So 90% of people struck by lightning survive.
Yes.
So even if you get hit, it's all good, baby.
But 10%
die.
Yeah, 1 in
But
10.
go to the odds of men get hit more. That's because women are in the kitchen doing the job?
Well, women just don't work outside.
Taking care of kids?
Yeah. Men also take with dangerous jobs. If you're in the forest, you're a ranger. You're You're a forest fireman, all that stuff. It's all men.
Yeah, and then bring up chances of getting
The electric grid, any of that shit. Anybody who works on like
Look at
all
that.
on the
Look
grid.
at that.
What were you gonna say, bro?
80% of
Fishing,
victims.
golfing, boating, construction work, farming, all of it.
Buddy, you get hit golfing, get the fuck inside. I told you at the baseball fields where Bossy practices, Tiger used to, there was lightning and there was rain. The lightning was kind of far away.
Yeah.
And people just book it. They're like
Yeah.
taking off. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, Bossy, we ain't going inside. Let's stay out here, get some reps in. And then one of the coaches comes by and goes, oh, buddy, you're new, right? I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? We just moved here. He goes, oh, a year ago, 2 kids were playing out here, storm just like this. They got hit by lightning, both died.
Oh, geez.
He's like, that's why people take it serious. I'm like,
Yeah.
did you say die? He goes,
Yeah.
Bossy, get your shit. Let's get going.
Let's go.
Leave the bat here. We don't want metal
No,
bats.
you don't
Let's
fuck
run.
around.
Yo, we ran.
But you don't think about it. I don't think about it. Well, I played golf with my
now we
dad in
do.
Utah.
Now we do.
It starts raining. My dad goes, let's go. I go, well, he goes, no. We're going. Because the lightning can hit the ground. If the ground is wet,
Yes.
you'll die.
We're also
Happens
holding
to
a
cows.
metal stick.
That's right. That's
Which
right.
lightning goes, oh, I like that.
Yeah. Happens fast.
And I heard when you get hit by lightning, it blows through the shoesies.
Yeah, you can. You'll blow. Like pieces of your body will come off. Apparently.
Chin, some guy's been struck like 3 times. That's just a bad person. But bring up chances of your house getting struck by lightning. It was so close to my house, dude. It was so loud.
It's so loud. That's scary.
I was scared, straight up. I was scared.
Yeah. Well, it just 1 in 200 chance. It's not tiny.
Why some houses get struck more than often, tall or elevated, not ours, we're not tall, on hilltops or open land, we are open land.
Yeah.
Texas factor, because Texas is one of the highest lightning rates in the U.S. Homes in areas like Austin can have slightly higher odds.
Yep. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. It is what it is, man. Does lightning strike planes? I'm surprised it doesn't strike planes more.
I thought they do hit planes, but it's not a big deal because they're in the air. It like fucks with
Yeah.
electronics,
You're not
but
grounded?
they have systems for it. Yeah, you're not grounded.
Yeah.
That's why when I hear lightning, I always jump.
more often than most people realize. Usually not dangerous.
Once per year?
Yeah. Commercial planes are hit by lightning once a year.
During descent for landing. Climb after takeoff. That's the most dangerous times, right? That's what you said. Takeoff and landing.
Okay.
It says serious accidents from lightning are extremely rare because they have lightning diverter
Oh, that's
strips,
why.
protected fuel tanks, shielded
Separate
electronics.
skin.
They know what the fuck they're doing with lightning.
Yeah, you got to know.
Boeing's like, what?
If you know how to deal with lightning, if you know how to deal with electricity, you make it work for you. Now, these guys were putting up in my friend knew the family, and they were putting up a flagpole or something, and they hit a high wire, and the father and two sons died. Yeah. Just boom, like that.
They went crispy.
Yeah, you touch that, you're done.
Game, set, match.
Yeah. You touch that, you're done.
Were you hearing the lightning, Chin? You look like a hard sleeper with that nose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look like you sleep hard.
Hey, I got to say this.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the test, but I'm loving this because I sleep way better.
Yeah.
I sleep through the night.
Yeah.
Like this is a new lease on life. Now, I don't know if you've seen, they're called Yamamoto cells or something. There's this, they're shooting them into people's eyes now, and they are reversing aging. I don't know if this is, let's see this. See this.
Chemically induced.
thinking about
prolonged-
Yamanaka Factors are a group of 4 proteins that can reverse cellular aging by resetting epigenetic marks to a youthful state, effectively turning mature cells back into stem cells. Get the
Holy
research
shit.
suggests this technique
Successfully
can rejuvenate
rejuvenated skin cells
such
by
as skin
30
and even
years.
reverse age damage. You know how good looking I'm going to be in 10 years? For real.
Dude, my
Back
skin's
to
going to look
Bryan
like I'm
Callen.
11.
Dude, back to me at 40. Get ready, motherfuckers. I got a whole new life.
No human trials yet.
Partial reprogramming. To avoid creating cancerous cells, a common risk of full reprogramming, researchers use short bursts or partial reprogramming to make cells younger without losing their original function. This is insane. Studies have successfully rejuvenated skin cells by 30 years, restored vision in mice and primates, and extended the lifespan of mice. I feel like punching you in the face, dude. Potential applications, right? Promising this technology is still in the research.
Bubba,
I've been training so much and my testosterone's so high that I am fucking strong right now.
You want a reality check though?
What?
By the time this comes to human trial, you'll be 6 feet under.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's gonna be way past your time.
No, bro, because things start getting going.
That's
man.
at least 20 years.
Just do me a favor. All bullshit aside, mind your P's and Q's. Here's why.
If you get this,
now I train.
No.
No, I'm on test and I train.
Oh, that's true.
So my energy spiked. And you're slumped, right?
Oh, I'm chilling, baby. Lightning. God went, I'm gonna get your alarm today. God went, you know what? I know you don't need an alarm usually. You just wake up at 5. Let's do 3 a.m. for you.
That's tough. Yeah.
Because the old lightning's gonna be your alarm clock this morning. It didn't wake you up, Chin?
No.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm a freaking heavy sleeper. Maybe my nose
you're
does
sleeping
allow.
hard. You had no clue, huh?
No.
That's
When I roll with
frustrating.
black belts now, I grab them, and if I get position, I go like this. I go, that was dumb, dude. That was so stupid. So
Hey,
stupid.
you need to go, you fucked up, right?
Yep, I do that. And
You
then
know you fucked up, right?
they, like Shane had to do a little burst and beat me up a little. And he goes, it's just your mouth. It gets me going a little bit. Hey,
Your mouth?
jiu-jitsu is super hard. Mm-hmm. Takes a long time. I like it because it takes so long. I like it. Takes a long time.
You're gonna age out though.
No, once again,
You're gonna
I'm going to
age
get
out
on
of your
Yamanaka Factors. And I'm going to
That's so long away from working.
No, they're using it now.
I bet you
in
I could
trial.
I bet you I could get a hold of some of that.
Well, they're using
Hey.
it for people's eyes.
You be the guinea pig.
I would almost do
Do
it.
they have to inject it in your eye?
It's
man.
reversing aging.
I
dude.
know, but they have to put a needle in your eyeball.
Hey, Summer Moon coffee is good.
Isn't it nice? My
It's
favorite.
nice coffee. Okay, hold on. Are just beginning to be tested in humans now, but widespread medical use is likely.
The Discovery won the
10 to 20 years
2012
away.
Nobel.
Wow.
10, that's not bad.
4 genes could reset adult cells back into stem cells.
Hey, Bubba.
God.
Bubba, right there. It says common use is likely 10 to 20 plus years away if everything works safely.
10, dude. 10. And you're forgetting something.
It says 20. So you're going to,
but
by the
with
time this comes
AI,
out, you're going to be 80.
Could be in 3 years. You know? It's resetting stem cells.
Would you try it if it came out right away?
I would. I'm now, I resisted test for so long, and I'm on this minimum dose.
God,
but
it's so
man,
frustrating. How long have I been telling you?
I know, Bubba.
It's just common
Feel
sense.
good.
Oh, Joanna was getting a facial last night, and she goes, "Oh, I walk in. They're doing it at the house. I walk in, and the lady's that's her thing. She's like Miss Facial or whatever. I walk in. Joanna goes, he doesn't believe in sunscreen. She goes, huh? You know? I go, nah, I don't buy all that. I've never used it since I was a kid. Never touched it. She goes, huh? How's your face?
How's your face?
How's your face? And I go, not great. I said, I'm constantly in the sun. I said, I'm slowly turning 100% Apache Indian.
Yeah, but
God.
you have good skin for that. You're fine.
Yeah, I get the dark skin, but still can't be good, man.
I don't know. You're good.
When I'm your age, it's gonna be
I
tough.
don't know about that.
You take care of your skin. You
have thick-
You
you
do
have-
the Mark Zuckerberg like
I don't do
sunscreen.
sh- I don't-
You use sunscreen.
I don't do shit.
Well,
with
but
my
we have
face.
pictures of you. You got the fucking hat on.
I
you
wish
got the dry
I know.
fit,
I
long
wish I did
sleeve.
more of it, but I don't. I was in Arizona. I forget. You know.
At Marathon gas stations, every stop is the start of fun. Like the awesome fuel savings you can get with Marathon Rewards. Join Marathon Rewards today. Start earning rewards on every gallon of gas. You can redeem rewards at any time, saving up to $1 per gallon. And don't forget, Marathon stations are packed with all the conveniences you need to stock up and live life on the go. Marathon, where fun runs on full. Available at participating Marathon locations. Terms and conditions apply. See marathonrewards.com for details. The problem is I don't believe in sunscreen, and now my kids go, nah, we're like that. We don't believe in it. I'm like, well,
Do you use? Your kids have dark, beautiful skin.
Yeah.
Do you use any kind of moisturizer?
no, but it
Me
does
neither.
feel good when you do.
I don't either. Do you use?
But when I do, my skin goes,
sure,
thank
sure,
God.
sure. I've never used it. Do you use any special soap?
No.
Me neither.
No.
I use bar soap.
No, but my skin's like a fucking lizard's.
Yeah.
I have ashy knees and shit.
Well, you got your skin's
Chin Asians don't need any of that shit, huh?
They use dude. You should see Korean skincare. That's like the #1 product for
dude,
women.
Korean skincare is
that's
for
like
real.
everyone.
It's for
Their
real.
skin's like porcelain.
It's for real.
There you go, Brian. That's your feature.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
me
you get
on the left
I have
and right.
sunspots. You get sunspots. It's not good.
They're twins too.
Oh,
So it's not like the same. Yeah. So it's
why did
twins.
you
That's
grow a
it.
mustache?
Oh, that's interesting. Wow, look at that. They both look terrible.
I don't know what the hell this is.
God, there's this lady I see at the fields. She's a bigger lady. She straight up has stubble on her chin. Like, you know, when you and I shave and she's dark, she has that. I'm just like, God.
She black? What is it? When you say dark? Dark. I'm like, what do you mean?
She's some sort of Indian, I think. But she has a straight beard like we do. Like, she clearly shaves every
I used
day.
to sell Time Life books on you know, when I was in college, and this black guy goes, man, she was like, she had that booty and she had them titties and she had that little bit of hair, woo. And I was like, he said, she had a little bit of hair, and I was like, woo. And I was like, hey, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Nah, man.
There's no hair on the chin
No, I can't.
at all.
No, I like my
What?
girls like seals, man. Just
Fucking,
smooth.
what are you talking about?
Yeah,
that was the first time I remember this black woman who I worked with.
Put your dick in, balls in my mouth.
She had the hottest body. I was like, she was so beautiful. And I remember being like, man, and she just, we were just different. The culture's different, you know. She just wasn't into me. And I was like looking at her.
Culture's mean. She was black?
Yeah. She was just,
Yeah,
she was a
you're
girl
not-
from DC Hood.
Yeah, no.
Not interested in me. No. But I remember just looking at her going, that is all woman.
Yeah. Beast.
Yeah, man. Facial hair is an issue.
Oh, there you go.
So see her unibrow.
She's
fucking tough.
Hey, get rid of all that. Get rid of that right now.
But you see how it's on her upper lip? This lady has it on her chin.
Hey, that's
And by chin,
that's
I mean
a problem.
Chins, plural.
Oh, like around here.
Yeah, that's what she looks like.
Yeah, but she's on
that-
hair.
But if
She's
that
on
girl
steroids
shaved,
and stuff.
no, some bitches just that's what they get.
Yeah, well, she's
That you know what? That's her.
that's so unattractive.
That's her.
So unattractive to me.
Would you rather have that or armpit hair?
I don't give a fuck. I mean, armored hair, I can work.
Actually, what am I saying? Yeah.
Absolutely.
no hair on the
Oh,
face.
none of it. None of it. The question is none of it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No, fuck no. Get your shit together.
I remember there was a gal I dated for a little bit, and she was so amazing, but I mean, it's safe to say she never once even took a scissors to things down there.
Oh no, it's
I've never seen anything like it.
like a 70s porno.
It's like, no, but it was way worse. It was a disaster. It was a bear's paw.
Did you ever say anything?
It was a bear's paw. No, but I said something to her friend, and she goes, yeah, she's a real earth mother.
Oh.
I was like, but that's a bear's paw.
Hey, let's say it's your daughter's not, but you know I have a daughter too. If your daughter had a fucking beak, I'm talking like the penguin.
Yeah.
Would you get her a nose job at like 17?
I mean,
It's a tough gig.
yeah, you know, that's why
I'm talking about a real humpback whale on that fucking
you would
nose.
just want your children to be happy, and now with plastic surgery,
That's
they
what
can
I'm
do
saying,
wonders.
right?
So yeah,
Once you kind of
sure, a lot of girls do.
a ton.
That's
dude.
when they do
a ton,
it.
yeah.
I mean, nose job at 16 was always the thing for back in the day. When as far back as when my mother was 16.
Really? That long ago? I thought it was like a new thing.
Oh no, they were doing
'cause
nose
Italians
job.
have
They
a
were doing
fucking-
rhinoplasty literally in the 50s. So if you were Jewish, if you were Italian, the whole thing was like these girls had this rite of passage, right? So everybody, you know, certain ethnicities, because they lived in a culture that was a white Anglo-Saxon culture with a small nose, and there was a lot of pressure to take your nose that might have been more ethnic, more Sephardic, whatever the fuck it was,
beak.
and be like, you gotta bring that down.
Yeah.
So kids did it all the time.
Oh wow.
My mom did it.
I thought it was a new. Oh, your
My
mom
mother
got a
did.
nose
Yeah,
job?
she was Italian with a beak.
had
A
a beak?
beak. Yeah, not a good look. And she got it done.
Holy shit.
What?
Dates back to 600
Yeah, there you
to
go.
800 BC. Ancient Rome did it. People always try to change up their looks.
It's interesting, like
You ever thought about any of that?
Yeah. I feel that my
You
nose.
got that. You know what your nose has turned to? A light bulb.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So I looked into it.
It's getting thick.
I was like, why is it so thick here? And that's because as you get older, the cartilage expands, or check it out, or the skin's too thick. So you can do something.
No, you see that guy, the second one in?
Oh, dude,
that's Brian.
That's a great look. That's a great look. What you have to do?
Fucking disaster.
That's a disaster.
No, this one here is horrific. I don't even click on
that's
it,
like
that's a tumor.
But when your nose grows, you can
see that's you on the left. Now.
You can get your nose done. They take the cartilage down, but you got to be. It takes a long time to repair.
Oh, see, can you slim a bulbous nose? That's
yes,
you have a bulbous.
Yeah, you can.
You have a bulbous nose.
I can go back to my old nose when I was younger. Go to Bryan Callen younger. I had a smaller nose.
By the way, this is in Turkey, so you can hair and nose.
You looked into it and you can do something about that.
Oh yeah, I was like, what's going on with my nose? What's going on?
You looked into it and it said what?
See my young nose? That's a young nose right there. See that? Look at the difference. Look at how small my nose was.
In the middle, it's good. On the left, it's starting to pop.
Yeah, but like, not a bad nose there.
Ching, click on that Brian interview, 1997. See it?
Oh, that's great.
Can you click on it?
Oh, the actual interview.
Yeah. You LA, New York?
LA, New York, both.
LA, New York.
More LA, 8 months of the year. I'm doing a show out there, so I've spent like 8 months out there, and then I come back and.
You started here in Vancouver?
Yeah. Started here, started doing stand-up and Luna Lounge, Rebar. And then I got a show called Mad TV, so I've been doing that for 2 years.
You're a handsome kid, man.
Not bad.
And that's right, I'm on TV. And and then I'm back here, man. And it's great. I'm getting up and just doing stand-up.
You and
I'm
Rogan
kind of
are
like
so
the
similar.
Marlon Brando of comedy. It's the rocked out ass, great bone structure, tapered waist, broad shoulders.
Same guy.
Exact same guy.
Same guy.
You've been doing the spiel for...
Same.
I did it for like 6 months before I got the show. And then, I got lucky. But I was an actor. I went to Neighborhood Playhouse for 2 years. And then I did a lot of theater out of there. And then I started writing plays because I couldn't get cast in the roles I wanted to get cast in. And then I was terrible. But at least people would kind of laugh. So I said, maybe I'll try stand-up. And I got up and started doing stand-up. And I noticed the crowds after, when I'd be doing stand-up, would be going...
Same guy. Exact same guy.
Like in unison.
Dude, you look like Fam.
It's tough to hear me over the microphone after I tell my joke. So I think that's a good sign. And then Fox
like
came
how the
along
guy's
and,
not laughing.
gave me an audition. And I got it.
Out of stand-up? Got you the other.
Yeah, pretty much. No, actually, no. A guy named Ken Trush, who's my manager now, saw me at a Rebar. I got up there and then I started working with him. And that was the first thing he submitted me on. So I got lucky. And I booked the show and it went.
What did you do that night at Rebar?
I did a monologue on skinhead pigeons. How I ran into a bunch of skinhead pigeons. They plucked their heads bald and, had like tattoos like ducks suck and nesting in trees is for pussies and this whole thing, And it was kind of interesting. Hi, this is Liz Lewis. I think, why don't you come sit next to me and we'll talk.
Okay.
Liz Lewis, a fantastic casting director extraordinaire.
Kevin, come on in.
Kevin Cash going in now.
So what's like the worst thing that's happening on stage that's such a good one?
The worst thing that's ever happened to me on stage is 3 minutes of silence. And the only way out is through. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. Sorry. The camera tends to lure me. The worst thing I think is just the 3 minutes of silence. I was doing something on turtles on a turtle that didn't have a shell. And I was trying to experiment. And I had my shirt off. And I think that was probably a distraction in a bad way. At Luna, actually. Yeah. Or actually at the Rebar. Used to be.
You performed any regular stand-up?
Yeah, stand-up New York, Comic
I couldn't
Strip,
breathe, 'cause
Boston Comedy Club.
I'd broken my nose.
Not Caroline's, but Catch Rising Star.
What do you notice the difference between?
The difference is like alternative and alternative. You can eat it and you're cool. And you can comment on how badly you're eating it. Whereas the regular stand-up club, you got people out there from Bridge and Tunnel crowd or whoever they are who want to laugh like this. So you gotta have stuff, you gotta have that 5-10 minutes that you've been working on and that you know down cold it's gonna work. But I think that's a cop out too. That's not exciting to me. I like getting up and trying to do something that I don't know if it's gonna work. Like last night I did something I'd written it that morning and I almost screwed up because you gotta get it in your body. But it turned out to be okay. That's a rush. That's a good feeling. But then ultimately you get a half hour of stuff that I'm talking like I've been doing this for 10 years. But I think from acting, on stage, I think you can act. You can stand up is pretty easy, or it's easier.
Continue or good?
I like watching it.
Yeah, me too.
I
can't get
keep going.
enough.
I just haven't seen. I just like.
You're the same guy.
Like David Tell.
And you just started
Who is this
stand-up.
guy? I don't even know him.
Yeah.
Nobody knows me.
So who are some of the comics you like today?
I like David Tell. I think David Tell's hilarious. I think Mark Maron's hilarious because they're very honest. I think Mark Maron's very honest. He's very. He's just about what he. He's very raw and he's very honest. He brings out who he is. I like Joe Rogan a lot for that reason. Joe Rogan's on news radio. Joe's religious when it comes to stand-up. He does it every night. He can never hang out. Yeah, and he's a friend of mine in LA. I'll drop names, and but he's great. No, you're right. But people like that who are what they are concerned with is talking about what makes them who they are, and everything else forget about it, whether it's funny or not.
So why do you think these guys? I've been wondering, it's like guys like David Tell, Mark Maron, they're really good, honest comedians.
They've been doing it for 10 years.
Translate them into like a show or something.
Well,
Just sit there.
it's all a different thing. That's why. First, they've been doing it for 10 years. They have their thing. David Tell, from what I hear, will do 3 sets a night, and that's why he's so good. More than that, 4 sets a night. But I think stand-up comedy and acting are different animals. They're completely different. They're 2 totally different disciplines. Great actors who do great stage stuff could never get up on stage and do stand-up. They'd be terrified. And I know a lot of stand-up comedians who can never get up on stage and act
Be honest.
in a dramatic way because there's so many different things.
A little bit off.
You do stand-up, you got a monologue. You know what you're going to do. You've been working on it forever. It's a
realized that.
different art form.
Held me back.
I think, I have a lot of respect for stand-up comics, but you can't tell me that.
I mean,
I just think
you're
I think that
he's the leading
when
man.
you see a great actor on stage
on this side.
I'm talking about stage.
That side is not a leading man. That side is
The right side's money.
the right side's money. The left side looks like serial killer. He looks like a little off. Like he's the guy who kills you.
You had the sniper.
You know what I am? I'm half face.
Yeah,
I'm
two-face.
I'm two face. I'm two face.
So, I think stand-up comedians have that improv.
1997.
That's
dude.
fucking crazy, dude.
But it takes more than that.
So you're okay watching yourself?
Never, but I find it very interesting that
It's like you
certain
don't even
things
know that
haven't
guy.
changed.
Isn't it weird you don't know that guy?
I don't know that guy.
Isn't it weird? You look at it like, what the fuck?
You can see that I was
This young-
sincere. You can see I was really interested in being an artist.
Exact same guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exact
Doing the same
guy.
bullshit.
Same bullshit, same jokes. You don't change.
Even the little like that kind of stuff. Little
was cute,
tiny.
though.
things.
Girls loved me.
You were cute.
Girls loved me. I never. It was always. I was that guy that you. Louis C.K. says that the skinny guy shows up with an Adam's apple. I'm here for all the pussy. That was me. Girls loved. They did. I was funny. I'd get up on stage and they just liked me.
You and Rogan look so similar
Oh,
back then.
dude. He used to always say, he called me Joe
brothers?
Rogan Light. He was like, this guy is literally Joe Rogan Light. Look at us. Brothers. People thought we were brothers forever.
Yeah, you guys do look like brothers.
Yeah. They really did think we were brothers. Yep. And we were cast as brothers and we just got along.
Look at young Joseph there.
Handsome fucker.
Yeah, both
Joseph
you
was
guys.
handsome. Handsome, strong jawed, muscular as fuck. Never missed a
Super
workout.
opinionated.
Oh, dude. We used to get in arguments and just start shouting. It was great. Man. Anyway,
Look at you guys.
yeah, there you have it.
I remember this.
That was I beat Zach Galifianakis out for that role. That was
Nice.
on fucking Frasier.
Yep.
That was a big
Huge
deal.
show.
When I got that
Frasier
show,
was
that was a
so
big
big.
deal. That was such a big deal. Yeah,
Good to know.
and the creator of that show was killed in 9/11. He was on that plane.
What?
Yep, sitting in first
On
class.
Frasier?
Yep, he was an amazing guy too.
I remember I saw Frasier in New York. I was there with my girlfriend at the time, and he was just all over her. Hey man.
Yeah,
Hey, Bubba.
yeah. Different. It was a different time. I look at how different things were back then. It was crazy.
Whoa.
What a character he was. He's a
long hair.
great guy. He's such a great guy. I was on a date with this girl who could not have been less interested in me. Could not have been less interested in me. And I took her out to Nobu in Malibu, and it was, so expensive, and we're talking. And he came over to the table and started talking to me and telling me how great I was in my pilot.
Oh, that's cool.
And he spent like 15 minutes, and at the time he was a huge star. And that girl was so impressed that we didn't even get home. We
Get
pulled
your
over
dick
on the
sucked.
side of the road.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what a assist from Frasier. Get your
What an
dick wet.
assist. And what's his name there? That other guy, they were so rich.
Niles.
He's a great guy too. Can't remember his name.
Oh, that's right. They were so big.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Yep. And Frasier, he was married to, I'm sure he's divorced now, but she was a real trophy wife.
David Hyde
They wrote
Pierce.
John Mahoney, David Hyde Pierce, a great actor and a wonderful human being. Really great person.
So spouse, Brian Hargrove.
So funny. Anyway, I had a really good career in that sense. It was really fun to,
Oh, yeah, you've done some stuff.
yeah,
Bubba.
got to be around some really great people. Perry Gilpin. Wow. See if Perry Gilpin's still married to Christian Vincent. Right there, Perry Gilpin. The one right there. Right there. Yeah.
Oh, you want to see her husband,
I want to
right?
see if she's married to, he's a really
Spouse,
Yeah.
Christian Vincent.
good for them.
Since
Still married.
1999.
He's a great artist. I wonder what he's up to. I have a painting of his. And she was just a great person. They're fucking great people, man. I have to say, I'm around comedians. People give actors a hard time. There's some great people who are actors.
Just like
Great
anything,
people.
there's some great people.
Because you know what it is with actors? They kind of have to listen. They're such good listeners if they're good. They're such good listeners. They're so affected. Their skin is like
It's
so
a weird
thin.
skill set.
It's a weird skill set, but they're good.
Pretend to be somebody else all the time.
Disciplined. The actors that work are fucking disciplined.
Super
man.
disciplined.
You don't find anybody more disciplined than Bradley Cooper. Nobody. I'll put him up against anybody. Let's take a little break here. This podcast brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You choose to hit play on this podcast. That's a very smart choice. Well, Progressive loves to help people make smart choices, and that's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer. And that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and you can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. So give it a try. After this episode, go to progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations. Prices vary on how you buy. This podcast brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts, who are in the business of keeping your car on the road. O'Reilly Auto Parts offer friendly, helpful service and the parts knowledge you need for all your maintenance and repairs. O'Reilly's there, the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. They're your one-stop shop for all things auto do-it-yourself. Whether it's test your battery, you want new, you want to get a brake light fixed, whatever it might be, they have it. They've got all the parts you need, either in-store or online. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Go to O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter.
Pluto TV has thousands of free movies and TV shows.
You swear?
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
This is the mindset. Free. This is the mantra. Free. This is the mindset.
With movies like Interstellar, Dreamgirls, and Gladiator.
Are you not entertained?
And TV shows like Survivor, SpongeBob SquarePants, The Fairly Odd Parents, and Ghosts. Pluto TV is always free. Huzzah! Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Do you know what movie I had my kiddo? My kiddos like to watch movies that I grew up watching. They watched Arachnophobia last night. Came out in 1991 or 92. You know what I'm talking about? Arachnophobia with Jeff
very
Daniels.
well. I remember it very well.
Great
Arachnophobia.
movie.
Scary. Dude, do you know what I saw last night
Ooh,
that
that's a
scared
good
the
movie.
fucking shit out of me? Weapons. Did you see it?
That's
Dude,
such
did you
a
see
good
it?
movie. Yeah, I
Is
love
it
it.
good?
Remember, I told
Scared
everyone's
the
telling you to watch
fuck
it,
out
right?
of me, dude.
Yeah, but it's so good. It's like filmed
It's
so
so
well.
good,
everything, yeah.
but I bring up
The Clasco's missing.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
and I shouldn't be scared because I'm 59. Oh,
I get scared
the
all the
fuck out of me,
time.
dude.
And she's great too. This
Oh my
woman.
god, is she good? Who is that actress?
Was
That's Amy Madigan. Oh
You
my
know her.
god, I knew it. God, she's good. Amy Madigan. What?
Josh Brolin's in it?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
Julia Garner's amazing.
Oh, she's so good. She's so cute.
Justin Long's great.
Yeah, Justin Long's great. It's a hell of a cast.
Have to watch it. It's
Yeah,
so
I love
good.
scary. We just, me and Tiger in Houston watched for the first time, his pick, not mine, Black Phone.
Black Phone.
Black Phone? Tiger?
The Black Phone. Yeah, it's a scary movie. Basically, this guy in a black van
Oh, I saw this.
kills kids.
I don't like it. It scared the shit out of me.
Tiger loved it. We watched it
It's a
6 times.
great movie, but it's so creepy, man. It's a creepy movie.
And then I
and
told
that's
him,
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, it's Ethan Hawke.
Oh, shit.
It's a really good movie.
Really
it's
good
well done.
Really good movie. Really good movie.
Really good movie.
Yeah.
And it takes place in my hometown.
Yeah, man. Aurora?
Yep.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
She's cool. But part 2 looks terrible. I didn't see part 2, but it looks awful.
Well, it does its job, the first one, right? It's like,
First one, that mask is fucking scary, right?
well, it's either happy or it's sad.
And then he goes, "You've been a naughty boy." Such a good movie.
It's not good.
From Blumhouse, director of Sinister. Sinister's the scariest movie of all time. That's with Ethan Hawke too.
Yeah.
Again, more kid shit. The kid stuff always scares me the most.
I know, man. Something about they're singing a rhyme and that's the way
Yeah, it's
it goes
scary.
And you are horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even
It's
know
been
about
a
it.
while, and I just saw it.
I'm still so shocked at this Nancy Guthrie thing. Still nothing.
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 Not a peep, dude. She's definitely dead. You're gone this long. I assume they took her to Mexico.
I would imagine.
Mexico, or they think there was
Blood splatter.
blood splatters. Never good at the scene.
Yeah, that's really weird.
And there was no negotiations with the kidnappers. That's weird. Retired FBI agent believes Nancy was carried out unconscious, citing blood splatter evidence.
Okay.
Keep going down.
Maybe
says she was forcibly taken from a residence. I've
she
gone
might
back
have
and
died
forth.
there, and then the guy
Yeah.
just got.
Says she was
buried her
carried
that
out.
way.
I don't believe she walked out. I believe she was carried by 2 people.
2 people?
Keep going. And I say that because of the blood droplets, the fact that there's no void, the fact that there's no footprints. It's almost like 2 guys carried her. Her head tilted in some way, shape, or form. It just came out right there. Maybe she coughed a
Yeah,
little bit
I
or
think she
something because
probably
it
died.
does look like one large circle. Yeah, she's probably.
Sounds like it. Maybe it was a robbery gone bad.
Says if she was conscious, she'd have duct tape on her mouth or something along those lines. And the circle was round. If she had duct tape on, the blood was coming out of her nose, it would have had different shape. Do I think she's alive now? I could just almost burst into tears because I was so hopeful for so long, but I think too much time has passed. I'm so sad about it. Yeah, 83, blood at the scene. Also, what's interesting is who kidnaps an 83-year-old?
It might have been. You know what I think? It could have very well been a robbery. They watched her. They're going in to rob her. Let's go rob her.
Nah, no one
then-
took anything.
Well, but so they may have gone in to rob her. She was there. They grab her. She dies. And they're like, what the fuck do we do now?
No, they would
Let's get rid of the body.
That desperate for money would have been like, all right, well, let's get the shit.
But they may have panicked and just put her in the fucking
No,
truck
you're
and
too
run
gullible,
away.
Bubba. You're too gullible. And then you think they're that good to cover up everything, all their tracks, everything, to just thieves?
Yeah.
That randomly did it?
Could've
No
been.
way. No way. No way.
I bet.
No way.
Because they don't. Now, when you break in, now
No,
it's murder.
this was predetermined. And just happens to be a
I
famous.
don't think so. I don't
Guarantee
think
it.
so.
Guarantee it.
I don't
It's
think
too calculated.
predetermined.
There's no
But there's no
footprints.
money in it, right? Or you think for,
No, there
for
is
ransom?
Yeah, there's.
But they didn't
they're
ask for
asking
ransom,
$6
did they?
million. Yes, $6 million.
Was it them though?
Yes. They're asking for it in crypto.
Look that up. Because people ask, but we don't know if it was the actual kidnappers. That's the problem.
Do you want to ask if they asked for crypto? Or what do you?
Yeah, like
No, just say did the kidnappers
'Cause
of
we don't know if it was the kidnappers.
Nancy Guthrie asked for money. Ransom, as the detectives like to call it, Chin.
I don't think so. If we're in a ransom,
No, weird. It's like I've been following
the
it.
man was made to a ransom note. sent to
6
the
million
local medium.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that was that an opportunistic person, right?
No, they think this is them, and they can't track them.
I don't know.
It's too calculated. It's too well done to be random criminals,
Wow.
and especially in that neighborhood. That neighborhood's not a crime. You wouldn't go there.
Yeah. You have to be like, show me evidence that she's awake. I got to pee so bad. We're back.
What do you got, Ginster?
All right. Have you seen this guy pop up in your feed some like randomly?
He got in trouble for stolen valor, right?
Yeah.
His face was all messed up, right? And he was a 5-year veteran, I think in the Air Force or something. And he said that he, a survivor of IED to the face.
And that's why he changed his face?
And turns out he didn't.
No, this guy explains it perfectly, so just listen.
Series video with questions that I have for this guy, Malibufitmaxx.
He's in
If you
good
don't know who
shape.
Malibufitmaxx is, he's very recently, like in the last month, just popped into the fitness stratosphere. Millions of followers, millions of views on all his videos. And a question was posed to me about 2 weeks ago where they sent me his profile and they said, hey, this guy, Malibufitmaxx, used to have IED survivor in his bio. He very recently removed it.
We don't have to watch it. I can just tell you what happened.
No, let me see.
'Cause I
Let me
saw
see.
this.
I haven't seen it. Let me see.
And if you look at his current bio, it says combat vet, but it doesn't mention the IED survivor. But this screenshot I have from his prior profile says survivor of IED to the face right there, which has been removed. Now that could mean totally nothing at all, but it made me say, let me just look into this. I want to show you guys what I found. I want you to come to your own conclusions, and then I want to show you a conversation that I had with Malibufitmaxx. A few pieces of clarifying information. Malibufitmaxx himself says that he was in the 293rd Military Police CO. He says that in this comment right here. And Malibu himself has multiple times said he survived an IED to the face, used to have it in his bio, and has since removed it. Malibu told a news reporter that in 2010 is when this happened. He was discharged from the military in 2010 after an IED blew up in his face in Afghanistan. That's what he said, 2010. I also need to show you what Malibu was doing in 2010. Hold on. In June 17th of 2010, date right here, he competed in this bodybuilding show. Assuming that this is the same Lee Markham, he placed third in the lightweight category. In October of 2010, here's him at a speaking engagement that his father posted on his father's YouTube channel. We know this is him because 1, well, it looks just like him, and 2, he commented 15 years ago, first, from the username Malibu Markham. Lee Markham is his real name. I want you to listen to some of the content that he said during this lecture.
Dude, it's not that old. Also, I'm still a student. I actually graduated this semester from University of Maryland.
So in 2010, he competed in a bodybuilding show in July, did a speaking arrangement in October, graduated from the University of Maryland, and at some other point in 2010 survived an IED to the face. Wow, in Afghanistan. Now, he does mention his service during this clip. Let me show you.
After my 5-year obligation in the U.S. Army, in Afghanistan, it was quite literal. I was surrounded by evil. There's death, rape, famine, murder, just destruction everywhere. And I thought, I need to get out of this. I could die right here. And when I
Now, in this 15-minute lecture, he does mention his service. He does not mention an IED or anything to that effect. This is filmed in 2010 October, which should be the year that he said himself that he took an IED to the face on his deployment. Now, I'm just presenting facts, guys. Another fact that we talked about in the beginning of this video. He said he's from the 293rd MPCO. If you Google any of these, I can Google the 293rd MPCO, you will see a registry of any injuries that happen, stuff like that. So I did do that, and there were multiple news articles posted on the day that they all returned home from deployment, the 293rd MP company. They do mention injuries in this very article from that MP coming back. They list them here. There was one death, Staff Sergeant Christopher Radzinski. He was killed in action. They list 3 injuries. First Lieutenant Bergen Flanagan, PFC Michael Arujo, and PFC Stephen Markham. They say that they were seriously wounded in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. And they do go on to mention in the article that the 293rd MP company has only deployed 5 times since 9/11 at the time that this article was written. That prior homecoming article makes no mention of a Lee Markham. It does mention this man, Stephen Markham, who received a Purple Heart and was injured during that explosion. Now, this document was sent to me showing Lee Markham, same birthday, with active duty start and end date September 2005 to September 2010. So I think this document can go as far to say that he was in service from those 5 years. When he was on stage back during that 2010 October interview or speech or whatever he was doing, what he was saying was true. He had just returned back from a 5-year, or he had just finished a 5-year career in the military. Now, in my investigation, I have spoken to several members that were in the 293rd Military Police Company. None of them remember Lee Markham. I showed them photos. They were aware of who he was on social media, but they did not remember serving with this guy, and none of them remembered him getting injured. And now in one of the phone calls, FaceTime that I had with somebody that was in the 293rd and had deployed on that deployment, when I asked about people that were injured, he immediately rattled off all 4 names, the injuries and days that they were injured, to crazy detail. And I said, how do you know? How are you so specific about this? And he told me, when somebody gets hurt, it's a big deal. They offer, I guess, mental health counseling to them the day after. There's a whole thing. They make a big to-do of it. And when they get back, these people are celebrated and they're given Purple Hearts. So he said he would never forget that. So I guess that just goes as far to say that it would be very difficult for Lee to have been injured on that battalion and that guy and the others not know about it. So this just leaves a lot of questions, right?
You can stop it, Jim.
Now I have Lee's number.
So is he saying that's why his
what
face
happened
is like
was
that?
what happened was yes. So what happened was it turns out he did serve in the military for 5 years. He was not injured. He did not take an IED, and here he is now.
He talks about you?
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
And this is what happens when you build a platform on false pretenses.
This is like Liver King shit?
Just can't lie.
This is worse than Liver King. Don't you think?
So I'll play you this.
Valor? Way worse than Liver King.
Yeah.
This is Malibu. I wanted to talk to you directly about the claim that I made taking an IED blast to the face. Before anything else, I want to be clear. I did serve between 2005 and 2010. That part of my life is something that I've always been proud of. I've always had deep respect for the men and women who served alongside me, especially those who suffered more than I ever have. I've always got comments about my face and appearance. Some of them were harsh, and to be honest, I didn't handle it well. I was new to being in the public eye, and I didn't know how to handle the criticism. Instead of facing that right away, I made a bad decision and put IED survivor in my bio. That was not true, and it was wrong. Truly, I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I have always tried to promote positivity and support for others, especially veterans. But I understand that my actions here contradict that. I take full responsibility for it. I know words alone will not. Hey guys, it's Malibu.
And so for me, if you read the comments, they're pretty understanding.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, because
what about the community?
Look, the guy is insecure about his face. He made up a story. And when you say you're sorry, I made a bad decision.
What else are you gonna do?
We're all human beings.
Yeah,
we're all what are you going to do? Kick him more? He obviously is not very happy with the way he looks. He's tried to change the way he looks.
At least he didn't double down on it.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes it's
But also I think it's different first because we didn't serve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even if you serve, this whole thing is look.
No, I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
But I'm just saying, you make a mistake, you fucked up.
Yeah, but stolen valor is not, we don't understand because we're not from that life.
Is it stolen valor or
That's stolen valor.
Is it stolen valor or is it a guy who's he's just kind of really insecure, came up with it, made a bad decision? What I'm trying to say is that people make bad decisions. It doesn't, and people, I understand why people are now you're going to pay a price for it. You're not going to.
I think you and I are going.
No, I'm not saying
But I bet if you talk to someone that served.
What I'm saying is that I feel,
especially the boys in the platoon.
I feel like in life there are things you can apologize for. Now it doesn't mean you're not going to pay a price. Doesn't mean you're not going to lose followers. You're not going to make some money. But I'm not going to kick him. I'm not going to continue to kick a dead horse. It's I go like this. I go, can't lie, dude. That's what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to face. Whatever it is, you're going to face it. But at least he came clean and said, hey, I fucked up. At least. Now, part of that's maybe because he got caught, but he did take down IED survivor beforehand. I don't know. But at the end of the day.
I didn't see him before this. I wasn't aware of him even before this.
For me, at the end of the day, when I look at a guy like this at my age, with the hair and the lips that have been done and all that, and how all the stuff he's done to change his body, I'm already going, that guy is not.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
Here's the other thing. I'm not being mean. I'm not, nor do I care.
Yeah.
That's a gay man though. Yeah.
Whatever it is, there's a lot going on.
I don't know.
It also could be a Malibu accent.
Or he's gay as shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying is that when I see that already, like when I see it, I'm already not really taking. Not to be mean, I'm not taking
it serious.
Right.
No.
Or at least I'm saying
I'm not looking for him for motivation.
There's a book I'm reading by Chase Hughes. He was a CIA profiler, and he reads human behavior, and he's really good at looking at somebody and telling you whether they're receiving you or not. There's 1,000 things we do with our bodies. And one of the things he said is, he goes, you know what? Once you learn how to read people's behavior, the one thing you realize is so many people are afraid and hurting. Nobody feels like a man. Nobody feels like an adult. Everybody is that kid, that scared kid, and you do 1,000 things. As I get older, I just see what I see with that guy before I even knew about this is one big wound. One big psychological sort of wound. I just do. And that's why he put on all that armor. That's why he looks that way. That's why he's doing that shit to his face. So, did he lie about it? Not surprising. It's not surprising.
Apparently,
and do I think he lied because he's evil? Do I think he lied because he doesn't have respect for people that serve? No. I think he lied because he's just totally insecure and he made a deal with the devil.
What were we going to say?
That's what I think.
Yeah, apparently he's such a positive person. That's why people fell in love with him.
They
right
like
away.
him.
Really?
Yeah, he's like a
super
really
positive.
So that doesn't change anything.
No, but
He
obviously
helps people.
the people in the military that were injured and that's where it's
gonna have
like
some problem
fuck.
with it.
Dude.
We all
Yeah.
know that, though.
Yeah.
We know that he knows that. He knows that.
Yep.
As long as he's positive and keeps
And that's why people like him
doing
so
good
much.
work.
Yeah, people love
I'm not
him.
familiar with him, so this is the first I've heard of him.
He's a vulnerable character. Like, if you see him, he's already vulnerable. We already go, what's going
Just
on? with
looking
your
at him,
mouth?
I'd go,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You go, oh.
Yeah. If I saw you and your mouth, I'd be like, hey.
My cheeks and lips.
Hey,
done?
remember when you were so swollen because you were doing
Yeah.
everything? I was like, I didn't say anything, but I was like, he's going through a hard time right now.
Yeah.
Brian sent me this.
Go
Just
on.
play it?
We don't have to, yeah.
Okay.
So it used to be that UFC was the best place that you could come in combat sports to make a living and be paid fairly, and now it's no longer. It's one of the worst places to go. It's why so many of their top athletes are leaving to go and find pay elsewhere. It's why their champions like Valentina are selling pictures of their titties on OnlyFans. These people are. A lot of them at the ground level, they can't support their families. They're living poverty level, fighting full time. And this company just got $7.7 billion. Like, there's no reason that they can't afford to pay their athletes at least a living wage, and not even that, to at least be able to match what these athletes are making in other sports. Why would they expect to get the best athletes and these best aspiring kids that want to be something into MMA? Why not go into football? Why not go into boxing? Why not go into anything else? And so they're bleeding talent because of their short-term greed. They're thinking about the next quarter. They're thinking about the shareholders. They're not thinking about their responsibility to be, stewards of the future of the sport.
I think she's so right.
These are all facts.
I think that's such
she's 100% correct.
Yeah.
But also, everyone like, oh, wow, Ronda, this is like, oh, she's been gone for a while. Like, you forget what made her a star. Ronda's a fucking
amazing
monster.
She's a monster.
She's great on the mic.
Yep.
She speaks facts.
Smart.
She speaks fire.
Brave.
Yeah, dude, she don't give a fuck. And now that,
but she's telling the
now
truth.
she's playing for another team. Yeah. You don't want her as an enemy.
Yeah.
She's a fucking monster, dude.
Well,
but we're so used. This is how far the UFC's fallen off. We're so used to the current UFC fighter, like Sugar, going, yeah, they paid Conor Ben $15 million. I'm sure there's a reason. It's okay. I have no idea what I'm getting paid. People forget the old school guys, like my class. Nah, buddy. No. They spoke their minds, man. They, especially with Ronda, like those guys didn't fuck around.
How much are these guys making? Do you know?
Who? What guys?
Like say someone like Oliveira.
600,000 maybe.
And after taxes and everything else, that's it. So very few are making a living wage.
Correct.
So.
It's always been that way.
Saint Denis or someone like that. What do you think he's making?
BSD?
Yeah.
Maybe low 6 figures per fight.
Wow.
Fights twice a year.
That ain't enough.
I saw this post. Hold up.
15 mil.
15 mil for Conor Ben.
The total is 6 million.
And total 6 million for all those guys.
All those guys.
Think how much money the UFC has made off the likeness.
Oliveira has almost 10 million Instagram followers.
Yeah, but think of the amount of money the UFC's made off Charles Oliveira fights and Max Holloway fights alone.
God.
And then you barely pay these guys?
Yeah, I think that's.
But with Ronda, I see no lies detected.
I think it's bad business at the end of the day. I think it's bad business, right?
In other words, they're suffering from it now because now it's like you look at the heavyweight division, you look at other divisions, like, dude, where's all the athletes? Remember I was like one of the first like guy to go from pro football, college football to UFC. They're like, man, the influx is coming. Look at Brendan, look at Brock Lesnar, look at Matt Mitrione. We're the 3 originals. It's like, man, think about it. Those guys that are playing football are going to start fighting. No,
none of them.
No, it never came.
Why would you?
There's no money.
Right.
It's too tough of a gig.
Why would you go into
MMA? But also, why would you do it? And then also, look how the movies ended for Jon Jones. The greatest of all time, bar none. Say what you want outside the octagon. I'm talking about his work inside the cage. Say what you want about him. Dana just goes, arthritis, not very good. He'll never fight again. So the best of all time, that's how they treat him. That's how his movie ends.
Damn.
So if you're an athletic kid, you have any athletic ability, you're going, fuck that.
You know what happens in my mind? If I see a kid going into MMA, I go, you must be at rock bottom. Like you must come from rock bottom and you want to stay at rock bottom. It's like, it cheapens the sport. The sport now becomes a poor man's sport where he goes, he has to fight MMA. It's not glamorous at all. No. Even if they're in the UFC, you're like, that's sad. You want that for your sport? You want people to go, if you say I play professional football, we all go, professional baseball, what? Professional basketball, what? Professional hockey.
But to be fair too, if people find out, even now with me, it's like, fuck, you're in the UFC? It's like, yeah. Most of them they assume you're rich. Fuck, you're in the UFC, man? Yeah. But it's not like we're getting paid like Patrick Mahomes.
Hilarious.
You know, they just don't understand. People assume, professional athlete, they see on TV, you have all this money.
But the thing is, you guys have the highest respect out of all of the sports.
Well, that's
right?
You walk in a room. Any UFC fighter that's made, did their dues. You walk in a room, every athlete goes, "Oh shit!"
Exactly. So
100%. That's my
any job in the world. Actors,
people need
scientists.
Dignity. People need dignity. They need to be able, they don't want a roommate in their 30s. You don't want a roommate in your 30s.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way to create incentive for the next generation of athletes.
The problem is they don't have to right now. So right now they signed their $7.7 billion deal. So the UFC is good. Dana will be out of there by the time this deal's over. So he doesn't care. The UFC doesn't care. They have basically a business guy running the operation who has no knowledge of football. That's why it's all business. He came from Six Flags and Washington Redskins. Now he's trying to make sure the UFC has the most profit for its shareholders. Okay, all good. You got a business guy that don't know shit dick about fighting. Here's I can guarantee what's going to happen is in the next 5 years, you're going to have no stars,
that's right,
no good fighters.
And they're going to go over to Netflix.
And at the end of the 7 years, Paramount's going to be like, dude, we got fucked.
Yeah. But not only that, Bob, and not only that.
And then what do you do? And then none of the young...
Somebody's going to fill that vacuum. You're going to have these super fights on Netflix and things like that.
That's not filling the vacuum. So you have to be such an outlier in order to fight for Netflix. You have to be 1% of the 1%.
But if Jon Jones right now and
that doesn't solve the equation.
Right.
So, and I'm glad Netflix is doing their thing and everyone wants to make fun of Jake Paul MVP, but he's creating a lane for Tom Aspinall, Francis, Jon Jones, Conor, Jon Jones, Nate Diaz, all those guys will be able to do that. Now, there's maybe 8 fucking fighters in the history of the sport that can do that. So that doesn't fill the vacuum. Yeah. But it's something.
I will say this. I would almost say this. It would be interesting if you get all of those people. All of a sudden, Netflix starts to see that people are willing to watch this. If you wanted to start a league,
No.
no,
Too
Impossible.
much. Too much.
Is
too far down the list.
MMA itself? Is MMA itself a very hard business to make money in because stars and people get injured and they don't last very long?
No. UFC did it.
Yeah,
They did it. They did it well.
Really
They had the
well.
back in the Fertitta brothers.
you got to get Dana White did it very well. It's just that
Brian, he's the only profitable
Ever.
organization in combat sports history. So my question, all this, when people want to talk about fighter pay, I would love to hear the incentive of to do it another way. This might just be the game.
That's what I'm
now what
asking.
happens is if that is the game, you're not going to get those stars in.
That's what I'm saying.
And that, but so
If the
so
game
there has
is
to be
that,
there
you
has to be
may-
a medium.
yeah, I would say
I would
though,
assume there has to be a medium, but then also
long-term business-wise, you
I
want
know.
to you want to pay your fighters at least a living wage so that you create incentive, and you want to make examples of the stars where they make a lot of money, and so you have something to reach for.
Well, and
you want to be able to.
you
When
want
Jon
kids-
Jones should go off on in a blaze
Correct.
of glory, because that's a North
you should
Star.
go off like Peyton Manning,
You
or
have to
Patrick
create.
Mahomes,
You have to
or
create
Michael
North
Jordan.
Stars, but there are no North Stars.
There's no kid, there's gonna be no young kids that are aspiring to be UFC fighters
Yeah.
because if their dads know shit about anything, they're
Yeah.
like, buddy.
North
this ain't
Stars
real.
are the people that left. North Stars are Ronda Rousey. North Stars are Conor McGregor. North Stars are people that got out when we still wanted them to fight and stopped fighting. That's the North Star, but I don't think that's good.
Khabib, because he's never
Yeah,
going to fight.
another
Khabib would
example.
be the best
There you go.
example.
But you-
The dark horse in all this is RAF wrestling, because
I know.
a lot of your creme de la creme, especially if you look at the champions now, they all have wrestling backgrounds. The reason they would go into MMA, wrestlers don't want to get punched in the face. That's terrible.
No.
They want to use their skill sets and make money. Well, now you can. Now there's NIL deals in college. So there's guys at Penn State's making hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, guys at Ohio State, Iowa, Oklahoma State. And now RAF is paying guys millions of dollars.
Wow.
Well, I love it. Wrestlers are the best athletes on the planet. They're the best. I fucking love them. Now they have an avenue where they don't have to get punched in the face and shill out for Dana White and the UFC. So although if you're a UFC fan and you love RAF, it's probably going to hurt the UFC more than anything.
RAF or is RAW?
RAF.
RAF.
Real American Freestyle?
Yes.
It's awesome.
They're creating waves.
Yep. Real American
Really,
Freestyle.
really cool. Yeah. I know.
And Hulk Hogan founded it. And also,
Did he?
yep.
Wow.
But also, one thing that should be of note here, right now, RAF is making a ton of money off other, like former UFC guys or current UFC guys. Trust me when I tell you this, that will stop pretty soon.
What will?
The UFC being able to compete in RAF.
Why? They'll stop
They'll
it.
kibosh it. Guarantee it.
That's so
It's only a matter of time.
That's so fucked
They're
up.
going to kibosh it. Because in the contract, technically you can't. Like, I was the first one to do Metamoris. I was the first one to compete in another organization.
Didn't Dana say just don't get hurt?
Yep. I was the first one. Now, in the contract, legally, I'm not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
So the contract, Jon Jones,
You had to get it.
all these boys
okayed by
signed,
Dana.
it actually says you can't compete in any other
Makes
organization.
sense. That's standard shit.
Yeah, so you have to get the okay from the UFC. Trust me when I say this, that will stop very soon.
Yeah.
They're getting too much attention. They're getting too big.
Yeah.
But then as a fighter, you're like, well, I thought you weren't a monopoly. I'm not an employee.
Yeah.
So then there's going to be that argument. It's going to get weird, man.
It's also not fighting. It's a different sport.
Doesn't matter. It's part of combat sports.
Hmm.
In your contract, that's what it says.
You could say that real American wrestling isn't a combat sport. You can make the argument it's a sport.
You can't, though.
No.
You can't. Trust me, Bubba, the UFC lawyers, the reason why fighters have to fight the way they do and the amount they get paid, they have the best lawyers on the planet.
Yep.
Their shit is locked tight. You're not getting out of it. So when people go, oh, John's just going to go to Netflix and fight Francis. I had this discussion with Nick Sim, our boy Nick. I go, really? You realize he has to get a release from Dana in order to do that. He still has fights on his contract. Yeah, but Conor? So let me get this straight. You think Dana, who holds grudges against everybody, is going to release the two biggest stars in the organization to go?
He still has them under contract.
Yeah, fuck yeah. To go fight for Netflix, even though he's not using them. He said John's never going to fight.
You still got him under control.
Fucking nope. Yeah, but if I'm John, I called it, buddy, listen, we had a good run, dude. Let me go over here, fight Francis. I'm going to make $30, $40 million, and I'm set, buddy. You owe this to me, man. What's wrong with you? You're not going to use, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is where I get off the Dana train. I usually support him in most aspects. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? This guy that's given 20 years of his body has arthritis in his fucking hip, needs a hip replacement. Jeez. CT up the fucking yin yang. There's a reason why he's acting the way he's acting. And then he can go make life-changing, never has to work again.
Life-changing money.
And hold on, you're going to hold him because you're worried about what, motherfucker?
I don't get
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All the money you paid Conor McGregor, which is the most underpaid fighter of all time, if you want to have that discussion, and he wants to get out and fight Nate Diaz on Netflix under a Ronda card, and you won't let it happen? Why, dude? You get $7.7 billion no matter what. No matter what the dog shit card you give us, no matter what.
Has anybody asked him those questions?
No, Brian, because they'll say it's freedom of speech, but then they force you to send your questions before you interview them. And then they force you to send the interview so they can edit it in case you ask something that wasn't on the script.
I would love to ask
So define freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Now, they're crushing it for them, for their shareholders, but the sport's never been worse. And anybody tells you different is full of shit and hasn't been around long enough. The sport has never been worse. Watered down cards, no stars. Heavyweight division is a fucking shell of itself. I don't know if anybody's paying attention. The women's division is completely alienated and depleted. Yeah. No women are signed up either, buddy.
It's crazy.
What's weird is, you know what the number one growing sport in America is? Women's wrestling.
Yeah.
But there's no women fighters. Yeah. Why is that?
Yeah.
Because they don't get fucking paid.
He wants to get punched in the face and not make money.
Something's not equal up here.
Well, what I love about capitalism is that that'll find its way. You're going to have to find an equilibrium, or ultimately. But again, that we're talking 5 years from now, 10 years from now. It's a great way to kind of.
The problem is when you hire a business person to run a fight business that has no skin in the game, has no background fighting, didn't even fucking do karate as a kid, doesn't know the fighters. He's just looking at very black and white numbers. You've lost. You've lost. Yeah, but our shareholders. No, I get it. Yeah. Talk to me in 7 years.
Yeah.
The long game, they're sinking the ship. The ship is sinking. There's holes everywhere.
Man, oh man.
To wrap all this up, Ronda's spot on.
And by the way, Brian, I was backing you up on your point, because when fighters like Brendan come into, what he said, when he comes into a room, everyone that's who garners the most respect. So of course they deserve the most money.
Well, it's just a bummer to me.
It does suck, yeah.
So, just so you know, too, it's always been around 15% of the total profit is what they pay the fighters. So Dana signed a $7.7 billion deal, and they're like, fighter pay went up. It's still 15 to 18% of the total profit. Nothing changed, guys. Yeah, but they're making more. I know, but it's still only about 17% of total profits, when the rest of the leagues are basically 50-50.
Yeah. I don't get it. Some people need more and more and more. What else you got?
So that girl that did that slipped that weird ass word, she was on the Breakfast Club.
She said, oh, fart
something
ninja.
So I just let her.
Remember?
Yeah.
In her old
term fart digger and fart knocker. You used those terms before?
So fart knocker, yes, absolutely.
This can get awkward.
Fart digger. You know what? Again, do you have boys in here? Do you have boys?
Yeah,
okay.
I have two boys.
I have one.
Okay, so boys talk about farts all the time. Okay, so and again, I can't swear on my show. Okay, so yes, I've made up these crazy words.
If you said fart digger, the amount of times that you said, I just feel like you should have released that 1,000,001 times, because it just seems like it's something that you've said before, because it just came out so
natural. And fart digger sound like you playing at apples all day.
Why?
Yeah,
that's a little nasty.
That's another conversation.
No. And
why
again,
would you just be digging?
I don't have
crazy.
I don't have a rhyme or reason of the words that I make up. Like I say nonsense
There is
stuff
no
all the time.
positive going
and
on
again,
that show.
like even when, I edit my shows,
black
right?
people?
And I'll be editing my shows, and I'll be like,
Just be like, fucked up.
just finish what the you're saying, because I go off on like this and that, and I'm off the cuff. I'm not scripted.
So were you
Like,
trying
yeah.
to say something else in that moment?
Absolutely.
Because you say fart digger and fart knocker.
I say all that.
I apologize to black people.
I do. I did, and I do. I apologize.
Listen,
I
the camera's
did.
right there. Just
Yes, I do. And to everyone out there, just Charlemagne, so you're aware, that is a word that I do not condone. So the people out there that do not use me as an example, right? That's where I've been coming out against people saying, hey, just because I said it, I made a mistake. I know I made a mistake. You watch that footage, even the edited bullshit. You know that I am like, So no, don't use me as your poster child for that.
And I don't want you to think
don't,
coming on the Breakfast Club is just going to rehabilitate your image.
Absolutely
with black
not.
people. In fact,
Are you
it might
serious?
increase the chances of you walking through the airport and somebody going, "That's the fart lady."
Yeah, no, I mean you have a lot of people. And again, I didn't come on here to prove myself.
Now it says you use the term
God,
fart.
I wouldn't have went
I mean,
on
Charlemagne's not going to, also, he annoys me too, by the way, just so you know.
He's
That
getting
guy
tough.
annoys me.
He's getting tough.
I mean, it's like, all right, dude,
He's getting tough.
Everybody's got to put up appearances. It's a disaster. It's like, she said sorry, it's fucked up. I don't know,
That's
I
how
don't know,
he
it's a
built
weird thing to
himself,
say.
though, right?
But like, her going on that, I would have been like, you got to just lay low and just get the fuck out of it.
Just lay low. And also, I think she said financially, what are you doing?
I mean, but you
go
want
on
to like,
Breakfast
you
Club?
want to
Do you know
rehabilitate.
Charlemagne? He's not going to help you out.
No.
None of those people are your friends.
No, he's like, I watched Charlemagne go bad on what's that singer's name who's really great?
Billie Eilish?
No,
Guy or girl?
guy. Tattoos on his face.
Post Malone?
Kashi 6ix9ine.
No, that fucking guy's. No.
Post Malone?
Yeah, Post Malone.
He went bad on Post Malone.
Oh, so bad.
Posty's great.
So bad. When nobody knew Post, and he's such a sweet guy. So it's like, shut up.
No, I used to like Charlemagne a lot more.
I don't care. I don't watch his show. I don't know him, but
I like him and Schulte together. Brilliant Idiots is good.
yeah, sure.
Well, this is just a nice, quick one. Remember, Ben Askren and Jorge Masvidal were very, very much big-time enemies. But then after the stuff that Ben went through, Jorge wanted to meet up with them. They ended up meeting up, and they found out that they have way more in common than not. And it's just a good story.
Jorge's the best. So is Ben.
Yeah.
They're both those
awesome.
guys are fucking great. They're both great.
And Ben's like
Jorge's so
gaining
cool,
weight
man.
too. It's kind of wild that this is him.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, man. But it's so cool.
All right, this one's silly, but I just wanted to show you guys. I don't know how much this is gonna play. So this woman or this girl, she's like an animal rights activist, and she's taking this guy was fishing with his kids, and she took the pole. Hold on.
Dumb. You're so dumb. That's private property, dummy.
Because she doesn't want him fishing with his kids? Your child's distressed? Yeah, because of you, lady.
You're saying how would you like a hook in your mouth?
Get
And
a
this is
life. Get a fucking life.
But people do. She has a decent following too. It's
I'm
kind
sure
of
she does. You got plenty of cuckoo birds out there like this.
Yeah.
I mean,
She only has
just
50,000
needs
followers.
something.
I mean, decent considering what she does.
She
I mean,
needs something. Vegans are typically
7.7.
insane.
Let me see if it went
And
up.
Rogan said that he'd never gotten more hate from anybody other than vegans. Like vegans are militant because they need something to believe in. It's like she's religious. They're religious fanatics. It's a type of religion. Look at her.
No, she was terrible. All right, so the LA Marathon just happened, and I don't know if you guys saw it. Like the dude that was winning entirely the whole time, he got diverted. I have a feeling you guys are going to talk shit.
He lost at the last second because this guy was a substitute teacher, turned it on at the last second and beat him.
But then there's people that came in like this woman, and then there's like cars that kind of guide them in a way. The leading car kind of turned to the right, so he followed the car and went the wrong way, and then he came back. But the winning sequence was crazy, and I bet you the video's not going to work now. Hold on.
This guy's a high school, or I think he's a substitute teacher.
They're very kind of turning to the right. He's like, oh shit.
Oh no.
That's the substitute teacher.
no.
Look, he turns it on. So this guy thinks he's going to win. Look at this dude. Look, last second. Boom.
Oh my God.
Champion. I'm not sure.
Nowhere, because we can only see just a
Oh my God.
Imagine that's your teacher. That'd be
He had such elite.
What
too.
marathon? That's LA
Marathon.
Wow. Hey, fair and square, right?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the substitute teacher. He's like, what the fuck? I'm just running.
No, that guy. No, of course not. It's just the
But
other
this guy
stuff
got
that
diverted,
happened.
and that's why.
Yeah, but what are you going to do? Don't get diverted.
Yeah.
And this stupid
Don't
shit.
follow
like,
the
yeah,
chubby
I
guy.
hate.
He's like a very skinny Kenyan or Ethiopian guy.
Oh, yeah. That win these marathons?
Yeah, the marathon runners don't have the kind of bodies you want.
And that's another thing too. They're saying like he didn't realize how much of a lead he had because maybe he was just coasting, but he did look back like multiple times. Like he knew where the other dude was at.
Wow. All right. Well, there you go.
I got to get rolling, Chin.
All right, cool.
Funny.
That's it.
Hey guys, Calgary this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Come see me. Yuck Yucks Comedy Club.
Go see Bryan Calgary, Yuck Yucks.
Yeah.
If you like the show, patreon.com/TFATK. We love you guys. This is the Fighter Kid. We're out.